mouth in it.
Right. I wouldn't say I really have a medium I gravitate to. When I tell people I do art, they usually ask me what kind of art, and I never really know what to say to that. When that happens, I tend to just pick one thing, so usually painting or animation, and I'll just talk about that. But in reality, I like to use all of these ways of art making in conjunction with each other. So I might draw, usually to conceptualize a character. I can then make that character as a puppet or sculpture, might use him in an animation, could take stills from that animation, use them in collages, could then combine that with painting, and it might end up becoming part of the next project, so it's a fairly cyclical process. One thing that remains fairly consistent in my practice is the themes. The main theme I explore in my art is the uncanny. I think when I was little, I was very into being scared. I really enjoyed being freaked out, but there were some things in children's TV programs, for example, that were sort of unintentionally terrifying, and I didn't like that because I just couldn't wrap my head around it. It was weird things, like strange, juddery animation or really bizarre, unpredictable events happening, and there's this prevalence of unfamiliar settings because of the make-believe nature of a lot of children's media. That in itself can be really unsettling. There's also a really unnerving dissonance in that a lot of kids' cartoons have this kind of acceptable violence in them, like Tom and Jerry, for example. They're always dropping anvils on each other and that. It's quite creepy to look back on because it's a strange thing to be selling that kind of entertainment to kids who we, as a society, try to shield from violence and strong language and nudity and things like that. So there's a lot of uncertainty in that kind of fear, not really knowing why you find something scary. And a lot of theorists have talked about that as something that just goes along with the uncanny, or maybe even causes it. As a species, it's in our best interest to fear what those around us fear from a survival perspective. So I think when something is given to you as a child, and you're supposed to sit and enjoy it, but it's giving you nightmares, it's quite a confusing, alienating feeling of not being understood. And I don't think that really goes away when you grow up.
I remember you. You're the one that saw it coming.